Hey, what is up mortals? It's Patrick here, and before we get into today's video, I'd like to thank the supporters on Patreon. Their support means a lot. A link to the Patreon will be linked in the description below, and as well as a link to the Discord group chat, where you can talk to me and other mortals like yourself. There are quite a few people there already, and it'd be awesome if you join us. Before the beginning of My Hero Academia story, 27.1 light years away from Earth, in a little planet orbiting the red dwarf star, LHS 2520. A father finishes building a spacecraft. Jor-El turns to his wife. "I'm sorry, but there wasn't more time. The planet's core, it's too unstable. I prepared the ship so at least our son can survive," said Jor-El. "But why didn't you build it bigger so we could go with our child?" said Laura. Jor-El said, "I'm sorry, but there wasn't more time. The planet's core, it's too unstable. I prepared the ship so at least our son can survive." "But why didn't you build it bigger so we could go with our child?" said Laura. Jor-El said, "There wasn't enough time, my beloved." Jor-El gently grabs his son, baby Kal-El, and puts him into the spacecraft, wrapped in a red blanket with the crest of El, Kal-El, and ship. Jor-El said, "Kal-El might be the last of our species, but our history will not be forgotten." Laura falls to the ground, stricken with grief and crying. An explosion is heard not too far away, followed by another, and then another. Jor-El stumbles back from the aftershock. "It's starting. The death of Krypton," Jor-El said. Jor-El goes to the controllers and activates the ship. "Good luck, my son," Jor-El said. The ship starts hovering, and then rockets off into space. "Will he be okay? Where is he going?" Laura said. "He is going to a peaceful planet, not too far away. A planet full of life and creatures that resemble us in many ways. Because of the lower gravity and the radiation from their sun, he will be stronger there, faster, and have incredible power." "How do we know he won't be consumed by the power?" said Laura. "He will have people to guide him, and a copy of my consciousness in his ship to help guide him." "Did you put one of me?" Krypton explodes billions of beings, and because of some nuclear plants on the planet, many pieces of debris become irradiated, following along Kal-El's path to Earth. 14 years before the beginning of My Hero story, on July 15th, Inko and Hiyashi Midoriya are driving through the countryside. "You heard correctly, dear listeners. There is a meteor shower happening tonight, and it is almost... Dear listeners, there is a meteor shower happening tonight, and it is one of the most romantic things to happen in a while." Inko from in the car looks up at the sky. "Look at that sky, Hiyashi. Isn't it beautiful?" Inko said. "Yes, it is, but not as much as you," said Hiyashi. Inko blushes a bit. While driving, a meteor hits a bit further in the road. Hiyashi reacts and tries to stop the vehicle, but because of the proximity of the meteorite, the car crashes. Both Inko and Hiyashi hit their heads in the crash, getting knocked out. While they are knocked out cold, many more meteors crash, both close and far from them. 10 minutes after the accident, Hiyashi wakes up. He looks at Inko to see if she is alright. "Inko! Inko! Are you okay? Wake up!" "What happened?" "Something hit the road. I tried to stop, but we crashed. We should probably get out of the car and call for help." Hiyashi and Inko step out of the car. Hiyashi grabs his phone to call the authorities to come and help, but he can't because there's no cell phone reception. While Hiyashi looks for reception, Inko starts looking around. She notices one of the meteors looks kinda weird, so she decides to investigate. She walks to the ship to see a baby. "Hiyashi, come here!" Hiyashi puts his phone in his pocket and runs towards Inko. "What is it, honey?" Inko grabs the child she found and looks at Hiyashi with a couple of tears in her eyes. "Oh boy," Hiyashi said. Hiyashi later managed to call some friends, the Kinons, to help hide the ship, before it was found by the authorities. Kal-El was adopted by Inko and Hiyashi and named Izuku. Izuku Midoriya grows up idolizing heroes and wanted to be one, and at age 4, Inko takes little Izuku to the doctor. "What do you want to be when you grow up?" said the doctor. "Oh, let me do that a little more, kid." "A hero," Midoriya said back. The doctor leaned back in his chair. "Sorry, kid, not gonna happen." Izuku is crushed at this revelation. "Oh dear, is something wrong then? Most of the other kindergartners in this class have begun to show signs already," said Inko. My records show the child is adopted. Any chance you know the powers of the boy's parents? No, we don't. We found him at the side of the road on the countryside. Well, nonetheless, Izuku should have already manifested either one of his parents' powers or a combination of both. But after viewing his x-rays, I don't think this is going to happen. You see, when quirks started showing up, there was many research studies conducted, and doctors discovered a link between the bones in a person's foot and their likelihood of developing a quirk. People with quirks only have one joint in their pinky toe, a streamlined version of the human form. The doctor shows Izuku. But as you can see here, Izuku has two joints, like 20% of the population these days. Based on the research that we currently have, I would say your son isn't going to develop any kind of quirk or superpower, said the doctor. This revelation crushed Izuku, but he never gave up on his dreams. He keeps trying to use a quirk, and keeps studying and training his mind to become a hero. At age 12, Midoriya was walking through the streets. He passes from one side to the other, when suddenly, a car comes rushing down the street, running from the police. Izuku is left standing there in shock. The car crashes into Midoriya. Everybody looks at Midoriya in shock while the car hits him. Bakugo is there watching Midoriya, thinking that he's gonna die. A puff of smoke is created on impact. When the smoke clears, the thing that can be seen is a broken car, and Midoriya standing there. Next few years, Midoriya's Kryptonian powers keep developing. He keeps learning how to use them, and mastering them. Midoriya spends most of his time helping people out, getting their cars out of ditches, and helping people move and other stuff. In present day, Midoriya goes to middle school. Dear students, it's time to start thinking seriously about your future, and what you want to do with your lives. I could pass out some career aptitude tests, but... The teacher throws all the papers into the air. Why bother? I know you want to go to the hero track. The whole class raises their hands and starts cheering while using their quirks. The teacher then calms them down. Yes, you all have some very impressive quirks, but no quirk usage allowed at school. Get a hold of yourselves. Hey Teach, don't let me in with these bunch of losers. I'm the real deal, but these guys will be lucky if they end up as sidekicks to some busted D-lister, said Bakugo. Bakugo laughs. The class screams in outrage at Bakugo. The teacher looks at his forms. You got some very impressive test results. Maybe you will go into UA High. He's gonna try to go for the national school. They only have a 0.2 acceptance rate. It's impossible to get in, a student said. It's worthy of me. After all, I aced all the match tests. I'm the only one at this school who stands a chance of getting into UA. What about Midoriya? Another student said. Oh yeah, Midoriya, you want to go to UA too, right? Said the teacher. Yeah, he'll get in for sure. He's very strong, said another student. Bakugo grits his teeth. After school, Midoriya goes home, the same way as he usually does. He passes under a bridge. Suddenly, a monster, a villain made out of sludge, bursts out the sewers and attacks Midoriya. You'll make a perfect skin suit for me to hide in, kid. Please, don't, said Midoriya. The sludge villain starts suffocating Midoriya, trying to get into his body. Don't worry, I'm just taking over your body, said the sludge villain. Midoriya thought, this hurts a bit. Midoriya uses his super breath and spits the sludge villain completely out of his body, splattering him all around. Midoriya then grabs his notebook that he dropped, and then All Might comes out of the sewers. I am here too. Oh, it seems like you already took care of it. Holy crap, All Might, can I get your autograph? Midoriya said. All Might signs Midoriya's notebook, while Midoriya explains what happened. Sorry I used my quirk without permission, it's just that he was attacking me and... Don't worry about it, kid. I understand. He says that he's running out of time, and after trapping the slime villain in a bottle, All Might realizes that he's running out of time, and after trapping the slime villain in a bottle of cola, he leaps away. Wait, I still have so many questions, Midoriya said. Midoriya leaps after him. All Might is surprised that Midoriya is keeping up with him. They land on a rooftop, drop top. Getting on the cloak and sorry. They land on a rooftop where All Might runs out of power, turning into a Small Might form. Both of them have a discussion about what it means to be a hero. All Might is very impressed by Midoriya. Young man, what if I told you I could pass my quirk on to you? No thanks. Why not? Don't get me wrong, All Might. I admire you. I really do. And I do want to be a hero like you. But I do want to be a hero like you, but I want to achieve that by my own merit, Midoriya said.
I see great potential in you. If you want to accept my power, then at least accept this offer. Let me train you, young man.
Oh geez, thanks All Might, of course, Midoriya said. The next 10 months, Midoriya trains with All Might, and later All Might's apprentice Mirio, honing his skills as a hero and practicing combat, something he rarely did before. Midoriya has also been unlocking more and more of his potential. For those of you not versed in Kryptonian abilities, the power Midoriya has in this version are Super Speed, Super Strength, Flight, Heat Vision, and Super Breath, with more that he will be unlocking as time goes on. The day of the UA entrance exam arrives, and before going to UA, Midoriya, All Might, and together. Thanks again for all your help in trading, Midoriya said.
No worries, young man. I see great potential in your future, and I think it's worth training you,
All Might said. Good luck with the entrance exam, Midoriya, Mirio said. Midoriya then goes to UA. He enters the gate, contemplating it for a second, before going through. Bakugo walks next to him.
Hello, Deku.
Good luck, Kacchan. Bakugo scoffs. He then outpaces Midoriya and leaves him behind. Midoriya walks into the school and goes to the auditorium. There, President Mike explains how the entrance exam works like in canon. And afterwards, Midoriya goes to exam area B. The examinee prepare themselves for the trials ahead when Go, go, go! There are no countdowns in a real battle, President Mike said. Midoriya rushes into the battlefield, going faster than Ida, and destroying 3 robots, 2 1-point robot and 1 3-point robot, before anybody can do anything. He spends his time in the exam going around helping, saving those who can't destroy robots themselves and are unprepared. Most of the exam time has passed when the 0-point robot appears. I probably shouldn't bother with it, Midoriya thought. A scream suddenly comes from close to the robot. Midoriya looks and sees a girl trapped under the rubble. All of a sudden, he's gone. Midoriya jumps up in the air, flying at the robot as fast as he can, and with one punch, takes down the robot, saving Uraraka. Midoriya then flies down and gets the debris off Uraraka. Midoriya extends his hand. Are you okay? Midoriya said. Uraraka takes his hand. Fine, but I think I twisted my ankle or something. I can't move it, Uraraka said. Let's get you to the infirmary then. Exercise, and Recovery Girl appeals? President Mike then announces the end of the exercise, and Recovery Girl appears healing Uraraka. Midoriya goes home, thinking he did pretty good. A week later, Midoriya gets a letter from UA. Midoriya opens the letter to see a hologram come out of the disc, and the hologram is All Might.
Congratulations, young Midoriya. I told you I saw great promise in your future, and you have proven me correct. Not only have you gotten into UA, you have gotten the best score. You see, there exists a second parameter that the judges look at. They are called rescue points, of which you have 73. That combined with your 31 combat points means you have 104 points, about 30 more points in the second spot. Congratulations, young Midoriya. You are now part of A Hero Academia.
The hologram turns off, and Midoriya goes to tell his mother the good news. I'm so excited, Izuku, but there's something I have to— What is it? Midoriya asked. You aren't human, Izuku. Just saying, thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And like we say, peace out, mortals.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe